Then again, when Yize is at the table, nothing's safe.
What a fantastic pot to get himself in. And that is a very well played positional shot also. Here's the double again. He could just get past the first red to find the potting angle of that red into the middle pocket. This black was very nicely played.
Well, the green is in a slightly tricky position. That's what Higgins will now be pinning his hopes on.
This could really give Yize a big lift. And equally, a big blow to John Higgins. Well, this green is really not a nice shot to have. Well, that really is a special shot. That is absolutely brilliant from Yize.
A candidate for shot of the tournament. And if he goes on to win this evening, he'll look back on that as one of the key moments. What bottle under pressure?
And you really just cannot fault the intent from Yize, can you? He's not trying to not lose this game, he's trying to win it. What a shot to take on.
He needs pink and black for a monumentally big steal. John Higgins looks certain to win this frame. He missed a brown when he was in. And Yize has conjured a massively important clearance to the black to steal it.
And looking to get right bang in amongst them once again. On instinct at the moment, not thinking too much out there, which is an unbelievable place to be. I wonder if that will continue.
He won the World Under-21 Championship when he was just 14.
Yize's semi-final did against the world champion Zhao Xingtong. There was a big frame at the end of that first session that he lost, but then came back in the evening and really did respond. I think that's the difference with this match for Yize. It's kind of in his hands at the moment. And I tell you what will also be in his mind right now, Phil, that black.
Yep. One off the record set last season.
Look at how quickly he's raced into nearly a 50-point lead already in this frame. He's been going, what, just a couple of minutes, sorry.
49.
He's never made a maximum in professional competition, Yize. His highest break, a 144 at last year's World Championship. But as you say, by far and away, the most important thing is to convert this visit, launched by that superb long straight red, into a frame-winning break for 8-4.
Yes, he can't allow himself for a moment here to get too excited over the thought of making a maximum in a big final. He has to win the frame. And here's a moment where he can be forgiven for not playing on the black. Well, he's chosen to play on it.
He's going to need another red to make the frame safe.
And it looks as if he's going to have to go into them from this black. Don't miss the pot. Oh, it's fantastic. He's still on a red. I wonder what sort of angle he's got. Can he screw this red in and come across the face of the pink for the black into the left corner? The red is frame ball. Do not miss the red.
If he gets this, Higgins needs 2 snookers. He didn't flinch, did he? He played for the black. He's on the black. This is something else. John Higgins watching on, knowing the frame is surely gone. And if this black goes in, I'm sure Higgins, along with the rest of this crowd, will be willing him to do it. But it looks like he's run out of position on 80. Does that red pass? Even if it does, the cue ball's going the wrong way.
Well, he has. He's got work to do here. He can pot the red. I wonder if he'll go thin or maybe even tempted by a double. Either way, the frame is somewhat safe. I think he's going for the double.
Get in. Get in. Get in. Ah, what a pity. What a pity, but another terrific frame from Yize, who's closing in now. But more of the same.
Yeah, he really is scary from distance. I think from what we've seen, you'd rather lead Yize in amongst them, but with a shot that he has to play with the rest than leave him a long ball, because he just doesn't miss them from range. And that's a nicely played shot as well. That is really, really good.
Beautifully cued, wasn't it? Because had he missed it, this chance would have fallen to Higgins.
And again, brave there to play that cueing down over a ball with the opposite hand. He just left the auditorium after the previous frame. No doubt didn't actually need the toilet. It was probably just to have a little word with himself, just a little G up. Just continue on what you've been doing to get to this point. Still in control of the match. It's all these things you tell yourself as a player out there in the arena, just to not allow the emotions to get the better of you. Again, another very well controlled positional shot there. Free chance to bring more reds into play. Executed nicely. So once again, we've arrived. Another good chance for Yize.
24. 25.
It's by no means as clear-cut as the previous frame. There will be some cannons played at some point to those reds. You can see they are spread slightly, but all covering one another, but the lone red to the right. Again, decision making is vital at this stage of a game. When is the correct time to go into them, and also how to go into them. And he's going to have a good angle on this blue. So it may be time to roll the dice. He's got to get reds into play. Yeah, that's good. He'd love to be on this red to right corner and be able to get behind the black for the black into the same pocket. That then opens the black up once again. I just wonder if he'll play another cannon. He might need one. Well, the nerves will really start to jangle now.
47.
If he can pot the black and flick the right red of them all, he'll be on one to left corner. If he chooses to just drop the black in, he'll be low on that red. There's no guarantees positionally after that. Again, important decision to be made here. He's played the cannon and he's played it to perfection.
Is that the shot that opens up
54.
the chance of clinching the title for Yize? What a moment for him.
55.
All of this looks routine, but given what's at stake right now, every shot is a pressure shot.
And in contrast to the previous frame, this came off his own doing. A long red, a trademark long red that he's knocked in so consistently all week. He created this chance for himself, and he's now 2 pots away from being a ranking event champion.
Yes, the lead goes to 68. There are only 75 left. This for the title. What a story. Remember, he was 4-0 down, seemingly out against Judd Trump, the world #1. He proceeded to win 12 straight frames. There's the clench of the fist. He knows it's done. John Higgins will also know he's been outplayed by the 22-year-old from China.
What a special moment this is. What a week it's been for him. Absolutely deserves to be champion. He's played sublime all week and he stood up so well to John Higgins today. The level that he's reached, how far can this boy go? What a player.
He made 3 centuries in the first session in leading 5-4. It could have been more. But he started like a train this evening with 3 consecutive frames. A slight wobble in the previous one, but you wouldn't have thought so to look at the way he's clinched it. In style, in clinical fashion. Think back to that green that he potted at pocket weight.
Yeah, what a shot that was to play at that stage of the game. So brave, but that's his reward for being so brave. And another century break to boot, to finish off. What a player, what a match this has been.
To tie the record for a player in a tournament outside of the World Championship, Mark Allen having done so 7 years ago in this event. Whichever way you look at it, this has been a truly special week for Yize, one he will never forget. And he's taken a giant leap in his career. That red doesn't matter, it's all over. Yize, superstar in the making, is a ranking champion for the first time, embraced by John Higgins. He's beaten the world #1, he's beaten the world champion, he's now toppled one of the all-time greats in front of his home crowd, no less, to become international championship champion for 2025. What a story.